Okay, number 10 says a percentage of U.S. households with cable TV can be modeled by that equation there, where X represents the number of years after 1979 and F of X represents the percentage of U.S. households with cable television. What percentage of U.S. households had cable television in 2000? Well, they gave us an equation, right? And what did X represent? Yeah, the number of years after 1979. And what did F of X represent? Okay, good. The percentage of the houses that had the cable TV. So, I'm looking for what percentage of households had cable TV. So, am I looking for X or Y? Or X or F of X? F of X. And so, I need to plug in X. Well, what is X going to be if I'm looking for the percentage in the year 2000? Yeah, 2000 minus the 1979. So 21 is going to be our X value then. So we're just looking for F of 21. And I have the natural log button on my calculator, right? So I can just type that in. So let's do that. So what did you say you got? 66 point, about 8.5, and it's percent, right? Because it was a percentage of U.S. households. All right, number 11 says without using a calculator, determine which is a greater number, log base 4 of 60 or log base 3 of 40.
They would never know if we didn't use a calculator.
Well, you're right. They might not if you know how to put it in your calculator.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
You don't know how to do that?
I don't think so.
All right, so some calculators do it, some don't. So I want to know which one is greater. So I'm going to compare the two. And since we're in log form, excuse me, log base b of x equals y. So I'm just going to set these both equal to y. And I'm going to estimate what their y is going to be by changing it to exponential. So when I change this one to exponential, there's my b, there's my x. So I have 4 to the y equals 60, right? Well, let's think about this. So 4 to the first is 4. What's 4 squared? 16. What's 4 to the third? 64. So y is between 2 and 3, right? Well, let's try the other one. So log base b of x equals my y. So b to the y equals x. Let's see, 3 to the first is 3. 3 squared is 9. 3 cubed is 27. 3 to the fourth is 81. So this one, 40 is somewhere between 3 and 4, isn't it? Oops, y is between 3 and 4. So which one is bigger? Know what it asked?
3 and 4.
Yeah, the one that's between 3 and 4. So log base 3 of 40 is larger.